Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself. My name is Fadilatul Ilma and my college Dia Ayu Herlinawati. At this meeting, we will present material about constitutional structure of Indonesia based on 1945 Constitution before and after amendment. Introduction. The Proclamation of Indonesian Independence on 17 August 1945 is a historical event as well as a source of law for the establishment of the Republic of Indonesia. Nevertheless, the Proclamation of Independence is not the final destination of Indonesia's state, yet a means to achieve its goal to release prosperous and justice society based on Pancasila as stated in the 1945 Constitution opening in paragraph 4. The Proclamation of Indonesian Independence is broadly defined as the birth of the Republic of Indonesia, the point of culmination of Indonesian independence movement after struggling for May 20, 1908. The starting point on the implementation of the message of people's suffering, the Indonesian History Government starts since Indonesia proclaimed its independence on August 17, 1945. On April 29, 1945, the government of Japan in Jakarta formed a body referred to Dokuritsu Junbi Kosakai, or Investigation Agency Efforts Preparation of Indonesian Independence, or BPUPKI. This body consists of 62 members led by Dr. Rajiman Widyodiningrat. Indonesia government principle is contained in Indonesian Basic Law Constitution 1945 and for Indonesia. The history of its reign came to force as the implementation of the first constitution of the State of Indonesia in 1945, which entered into force on 18 August 1945. BPUPKI has performed twice meeting on May 29 until June 1, 1945 and July 10 to July 16, 1945. BPUPKI formed a small committee tasked to formulate the result of the agency negotiation. A small committee consisting of 9 members was finally on June 22, 1945 managed to draft the preamble of the Constitution of 1945. In addition, BPUPKI also has managed to compile a draft of the Republic Indonesia Constitution. Having successfully established a draft of the Basic Law, the agency finally dissolved and instead formed a new body called the Committee for Indonesian Independence, or PPKI, on August 9, 1945. The body is therefore considered as a representative body, which represents all the people of Indonesia. On August 18, 1945, PPKI convened and finally managed to set the following points. Number 1, the preamble to the Constitution of 1945. Number 2, Constitution of 1945. Number 3, electing Sukarno and Muhammad Hatta respectively as President and Vice President of the Republic of Indonesia. Number 4, President for the time being is assisted by the entire National Committee. Result and discussion. Number 1, Indonesia is the state of law. Reformation taking place in Indonesia in 1998 has led to a very big change for the nation, including in administration of Indonesia. One of the reformation outcomes in the field of administration is 4 times amendment of the 1945 Constitution. Since the promulgation of President Decree on July 5, 1959, on the reenactment of the 1945 Constitution to the enactment of the Suharto regime. The 1945 Constitution, as the constitutional basis of states of Indonesia, have not been changed for the perfection. Basically, 1945 Constitution, set in the day after the proclamation of Indonesian independence, is temporary and therefore needs to be improved and supplement. Article 1 of the 1945 Constitution states that Indonesia is a country of law. The provision of the article is a constitutional basis that Indonesia is a state based on law. The law is placed at the highest position in the society, nation, and state, or supremacy of law. In the year before the amendment of the 1945 Constitution, the constitutional basis of Indonesia, that is a state based on law, is contained in the preamble of 1945 Constitution body, with the constitutional structure as follows. Structure of Constitution before change in 1945. People Consultative Assembly has the highest power. Then under it, there is a 1945 Constitution, and then under it, there is the House of Representatives, Supreme Court, Dutch Press Agentur, President, Supreme Audit Agency, and Regional Representative Council. Moreover, a statement that Indonesia is a state of law can also be seen in 1945 explanation, stating that state administration system, namely, number 1, Indonesia is a country based on law or Rechtsstaat and not based on power or Machtstaat. Number 2, constitutional system. Number 3, the highest authority is in the hands of the People Consultative Assembly or MPR. Number 4, President is the highest state of governance under the MPR. Next will be explained by my colleague Diah Ayu.
Based on the first point of the explanation, it is clear that the law is a good order of the national life in the political, economic, social, cultural, and defense and security aspect. Before 1945 Constitution, the change, and after the change, some constitutions have been upheld in Indonesia, including Constitution of 1950 and Constitution of the United Republic of Indonesia. The various king of constitution indicate that Indonesia remains a country that is based on the law until the of 1945 amendment as stated in Article 1. Law in the life of society, national and state has a function as a control and guide sense of people's life with the intention to create the order of life of the national that is self-orderly, fair, with the guarantee of legal certainty and the protection of human rights. In addition, the law also serves as a source of law in conflict resolution that occurred between the subject of law. Indonesia remains as a state based on the law to the enactment of the 1945 amendments. As stated in Article 1, mentioned above, the structure of state administration is as follows. Structure of Constitution before change in 1945. UUD 1945, BPK, MPR, or DPD, DPR. Power of Justice, MK, MA, KY, Yudikatif, Presiden. Information, MPR, People Consultation Assembly, DPD, House of Representative, DPR, House of Representative Constitution, BPK, Financial Supervision Authority, DPD, Regional Representative Council, MK, Constitution Court, MA, Supreme Court, KY, Judicial Commission. Characteristics of state of law and specifically to the state of Indonesia law are known by 1945 Constitution, which is the constitution based of the Indonesia legal status. Indonesia state government system. According to Prof. R. Djoko Sutomo, S.M., a state is a human organization or a collection of human beings who are under the same government. The government can be interpreted in two meanings, namely government administration in the narrow sense and in a broad sense. A government in the broad sense is all the affairs conducted by the state in carrying on the people's welfare and interests of his own country, while the government in the narrow sense is a thought that only government runs the executive power. In a parliamentary system, there is a close relationship between representative bodies of commonly referred to parliament by the executive body. This happened because of a lack of accountability all the action of the minister to the representative body or parliament. Then any cabinet form must about the support of the parliament with a majority vote and all government policy. Principles of parliament government system include: A. Head of state is not positioned as head of government, sign it merely as a national symbol. B. Government is carried or by a cabinet led by the prime minister. C. The cabinet is accountable to and, and can be imposed by parliament with a motion. Therefore, the position of the executive cabinet is allowed then and dependent on the parliament. 1999 until now after amendment, one of the reformation outcomes in the field of administration is wartime amendment of the 1945 Constitution, signed the promulgation of Presidential Decree on July 5, 1959 on the reenactment of the 1945 Constitution to the enactment of the Suharto Regime. The 1945 Constitution as the constitution basis of Statute of Indonesia have not been changed for perfection. In the Constitution Amendment, MPR function agreed on a few deals that do not concern and disturbing existence of the state. The content of the agreement are: A. Does not change the 1945 preamble. B. Finding the unitary status of the Republic of Indonesia. C. Reinforce the presidential government system. D. Abolition of 1945 explanation and include information matter of explanation in chapter in the body of 1945. The amendment is made by addendum. According to Jamali Asidik in this book, Politics of Indonesia Status Study on Amendment 1945, as quoted by Nikmatul Huda, reinforcement of the presidential system of government after governmental principle is: A. President and Vice President is the organizer of the state, the supreme executive power under the Constitution. B. President and Vice President shall be elected directly by the people and therefore politically President is no longer accountable to the Assembly yet to the people who elect. C. President and or Vice President can be held accountable in law if the President and or Vice President have violated the law and the Constitution. The implementation of the liability was held in front of the Constitutional Court. D. Minister in the assistant of the President who is appointed and dismissed by the President, the minister responsible to the President and not to Parliament. A. to limit president's power and to ensure the stability of the government. It is determined the president period should not be more than 2 terms. Conclusion. Amendment of 1945 Constitution has a great influence of the change of the constitutional system in Indonesia, including change in the structure of the administration aimed at the improvement of the Constitution 1945 in order to become basic law the Indonesian nation corresponding with their rapidly developing art and to meet the needs of the people of Indonesia. The amendment from a state based on the law on the structure of the Constitution before and after the amendment to the amendment will have an impact on Indonesia as a state of law. In addition to the change in 1945 are also expected to create the stability of national and realize the ideal of the Indonesian nation to create a fair and just society based on Pancasila. Article 1. The Third Amendment, the Republic of Indonesia 1945 Constitution stated that sovereignty belonged to the people and carried are in accordance with the Constitution. So many presentations from us. If there are more or less, we apologize profusely. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.